Hey, just wanted to stop by here and give you some information on how um, my company, Market Funnels, is able to get hyper-targeted online billboard ads for using perfect ads to get the best leads at the lowest cost possible. If you're using Google Ads because you're an HVAC or plumbing business, you may have had a I love-hate relationship with Google Ads and how to get the lowest cost per keyword search term, get the highest click-through rate, and how to lower the spammed clicks that you're getting and wasting and throwing dollars away that should not be being thrown away at best. So I'm going to show you how to prevent getting burned and blowing up your budget with Google, SEO, Facebook, or anything you've tried in the past, how to generate very highly relevant clicks but pay less than market, and how to guarantee you're going to get the highest quality of leads possible in your market, and how you can have this launch without really any risk at all. Okay, so we go like this. When you go on the highway and you're looking and you see something on the right, you see a billboard ad, right? And they do work, but at a cost. And what I mean by that is it's not very relevant. You're getting, high traffic passing by, but it's not relevant to, let's just say, this guy, Jim over here, who is looking for maybe like a pet groomer. This guy's looking for a dentist. This guy's looking for, a lawyer, and they're passing your ad, but it's not relevant. So you're getting very, very high traffic, but with very low relevance. So the return on investment is very hard to measure when you're getting all this influx of traffic that's not highly targeted. Okay, so you know here is what we start to do. You start opening up these lanes of communication, of relevancy when you start getting more relevant. Okay, and when I mean, we're going to go through why relevancy is the most important thing and what it really means. So you have an ad out, you have your billboard out, but it's not relevant. How do you get more relevant? You start using messaging and marketing with keyword search terms. Let's just say right now it's Google AdWords we're speaking of, right? And Facebook, but Google AdWords to start. People are looking for more water heater installation jobs. If you're marketing your plumbing services, you're marketing plumbing services. It's a very general term, right? So it becomes more relevant to somebody looking for plumbing services. But what you really want to do is become more relevant with the search terms that you're actually using and acquiring and bidding on. And those search terms become more relevant when you're using specific services that you want to execute more of. And if you look at this picture right here, you're going to see more lanes of relevancy opening up for you the more targeted you get with the messaging, and the more relevant you're going to get. It bleeds into reducing your spammed clicks, so you have message with clarity. You have people looking for a certain specific service. We're going to use water heater installation for an example, and there's no room for their attention to go somewhere else. So when you're marketing your plumbing services, they go on your website. A lot of times people get overwhelmed. This is the statistic. Most people get overwhelmed by all the tabs that they see. So what we're able to do is create highly relevant ads that get, basically opted in, meaning clicks go into this from a landing page that is going to convert much better than your website because this is why. Okay, you go to www.waterheatingsystem.com. This is one of the websites we create. Oh, excuse me, it's water heater system.com. Wow, my spelling's terrible. Sorry. System.com maybe. Okay, so waterheatersystem.com. This is specifically for water heating installation. There's no discrepancy here. It's in a certain territory. So we take this landing page, we put your logo here, we optimize it to your specific area, and we start bringing in more of these. Guys, how would you like more, services like this? More jobs like this that are consistent. If you had 3 to 4 to 5 of these a week, I think you'd be a very happy business owner. Okay, so again, what we're able to do is really get targeted in what we're doing. So we're bidding on terms that have everything to do with water heating installation. And that makes us stick out from the bunch, okay? Put a couple referrals here, reviews, right? And people like that. And then they have no discrepancy, though this is a page that converts. And we'll do this for all your most high profit services, gas boiler, heaters, forced hot air. Each service you provide, we're going to make a separate landing page for, and the keywords are going to be very relevant specifically to the installation that you want to provide more of. This is what people aren't doing. So if we go here, we'll get there actually, but you become more relevant and perfectly relevant by making a page like this, okay, versus a page maybe like, okay, sorry, like this, okay? This is the website for a client. This is his whole website, but people have to go here, 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 here. They don't have time to do that. So instead, this is your main website. You go here, you put in your information here, it goes right to your email, and then they get taken to your website where they can look up other services that you provide. Now you have the lead coming in, perfectly relevant. Nobody can get it wrong, and they know with clarity what they want. And now you're really optimizing and dialing in your efforts, okay? So how do we become perfectly relevant? We use something that most agencies you'll work with do not use. It's called a one-to-one method. And when you're in Google Ads, we use one keyword search term, okay? One keyword search term per ad group. So this is one keyword search term per ad group. And we're getting much more relevant traffic. Now this just started like a week ago or two, but now we're starting to get impressions and data coming in, and we're able to dial it in, okay, at a very low cost per click, and we're not wasting ad dollars. You may be more used to this happening, and you're unfortunately just blowing money all over the place. It's just money's getting thrown down the toilet. So we could take your average budget and we can make it last and dial it in specifically to a specific service that you want to provide, like water heating installation jobs. Okay, this is like a perfect example. So we're using a one-to-one method here. Nobody else is using that. That means that we're using one keyword search term per ad group. And if we go here, it makes you become perfectly relevant. Nobody else is doing this because we have technology that's proprietary to our business that we've spent $20,000 to $30,000 on investing in and coming up with the actual best way to optimize your ad spend. And typically you'll see online traffic highways like this, okay? You have a plumber in New York, plumber in New Jersey, great. Those are the ones that are being bid on all the time. Everybody's bidding on that, okay? Excuse me, I'm sorry, my mouse is going nuts. So what you want to do is you want to do every variation of this. Best plumber in New York near me, best plumber in New Jersey near me, and every variation of that. Best, and we're going to get even more specific because what are we looking for? More water heating installation leads. So best, water heating installation company in New York. Nobody's bidding on those, and people are searching for those guys. So if we're going to water heater installation, look how many times it's being searched for. 189,000 times, right? And if we're going to get a little more specific, water heating installation, Brooklyn, right? Look, 1 million. That's a lot of searches, and nobody is bidding on this. I guarantee it. That's in Minnesota, but that's a search term nobody's bidding on. So what we're able to do is take the search terms that people are actually typing in. They're called long-tailed, and I am so sorry with the back and forth here. A vague search term that everybody bids on, right? Here's the benefit of targeting long-tailed keywords. It's a vague search term, right? You have bicycle, okay? And that's a very general term. People are paying a very high cost for that. And then slightly more descriptive term would be like, what kind of bike? A beach cruiser, right? Great. That's a little bit more long, but it's still very expensive. Now, a highly descriptive search term is more than 3 words, and it's very specific to the bike that somebody's looking for. And what this does is it gets you the actual specific lead you're looking for and weeds out all the crap. So you're campaigns are going to be dialed in to the specificity of the service you want to provide. I'm going to repeat myself again. The specificity of the service you want to provide. We're getting very granular on the keyword search terms we're using here. So there's far less competition, and these will convert at the highest possible click-through rate, okay? So these convert. Nobody's doing this, and you think it's easy to do. That's great. You just need longer tails keywords. Yeah, but the proprietary software that we're using to make this campaign, okay, this campaign is going to be very successful. It's already on its way because of the way we set it up. One ad group, key search term per ad group, okay? And when you're able to do that like this, you're able to increase your relevancy, right? Your quality score, your ad ranking, and you are becoming more relevant and actually making a marketplace for these keyword search terms that are not being bid on. So you're actually setting the marketplace, and you're like the first one or the unique one that's actually bidding on search terms like this. So you're the one who's actually driving up the cost per acquisition. So if somebody's looking for this after you bid on it, now they have to pay more to get that. But most people don't know better, and they're always going on the vague search terms. So we get back to, what this actually means for you. Okay, this means more conversions of specific services that you want to provide more of. So your ad ranking is going to be much higher. Your maximum cost per click is going to be your maximum that you're willing to pay for. It's going to be much lower. See, it's like $1.61 here, and your quality score again goes up. It's the secret sauce that works all together, and we're able to provide that. If you're using Google right now, by actually going with us, we're going to be able to, make those marketing dollars work much more for you and justify them on your ROI. Again, this is performance-based marketing. So what we're doing is any money that's going into the first campaign is all for the setup and the ad spend. It does not go to me. It literally will go directly to the campaign and getting it off to the best running start it can be at. So now you have this. The most important factor is the click-through rate. So Google chief economist says 60% of Google quality score is determined by your click-through rate. And your quality score, the higher it is, the better you're going to do, the more leads you're going to bring in, and the more customers you're going to convert. So the click-through rate equals an ad with an ad relevancy. So if you have water heater installation, right? Now we have a landing page based off of that. You see that the landing page quality needs to be relevant to the specific service that you're actually providing. Now, the landing page is specific to the service. It's not a website that's saying a bunch of services. You're getting very specific. And that's making your ad very, very relevant to the marketplace. And that's what we do here, okay? So common practice, 99% of advertisers group their keywords with more irrelevant clicks, more fraudulent clicks, lower quality score, and the solution, the search term per group, okay? This is what you're getting most of the time. Multiple keyword search terms per ad group, and that's just literally, it's working against each other. Nothing's working in congruency. Now, if you go to Google and you do this, you do the ads, they're going to say that, they need to optimize your budget. They want you to spend more money. But by going with a company like me and using our technology, our proprietary technology, we're going to be able to streamline the setup. And it does require work, guys. It does require research, but we're going to be able to do it in a much more effective way where nothing is getting in the way of each other. Nothing's tripping on each other. Everything is clear. It's concise. There's no repetitive keywords. Everything is set up correctly. And what that looks like is this. 1%, okay, are doing this. 1%. So we work with the top 1% of each industry that we decide to work with in a specific location. In this case, it's HVAC companies and plumbing companies, the service-based business expert. That's who I'm working with. 99% of advertisers group their keywords, but more irrelevant clicks, lower quality score. The solution is this. One ad group, one keyword search term per ad group, okay? And we're setting it up like this, where there's no discrepancy, there's no margin for error. The risks are mitigated by using our proprietary technology that you are just not having access to. And that's why I'm making this video right now, right? That's what you get. So, we're working with I'm working and being trained. I was trained by the best in the industry. These guys are the top online marketing experts in the marketplace right now. Very lucky to be able to have the resources and be able to use their team that is the best at what they do. So you would be leveraging the best, most innovative strategies, same kind that Amazon uses, and technology that's proprietary to my company that you will be able to leverage for optimizing your ad spend. Okay. And again, we're currently searching for a partner in your area, and our team, we have worked with thousands of service-based businesses, and we know how it works. So you're only paying per lead, no risk, okay? No lead equals a money-back guarantee, guys. And like I said, this is performance-based marketing, so the money that we do use is specifically utilized for the campaign. You don't get any leads, money back guarantee, okay? But it does take a little time to set up, do our research, make sure everything is, calibrated and dialed in. And then we just start bringing you in leads. And we'll do it, again, we'll do it better than anybody else is doing it because nobody's doing this, okay? So what I'd like to do is I'd like to hear from you. And there's a link in the email that you could click and schedule a one-on-one marketing audit with me. I want to learn more about your business, what your goals are for 2020 and beyond. And I want you to become the top 1% service-based business expert in your marketplace, in your location that you're looking to serve. Again, we do not go and work with multiple companies that are in the same space, in the same location. We're looking for one company in your area to partner up with to make a mogul, meaning like a heavy hitter in their industry. So the other thing that we are able to do is provide messaging that really helps you resonate with your audience that most companies aren't doing. And we'll help you get your story, so your brand, so you're like a brand in your marketplace, and that really segments you in your marketplace. So I'd love to speak with you. My name's Greg Talfayon. I'm creator of Market Funnels. You can go to hvacfunnels.net or plumbingfunnels.com, and I look forward to speaking with you. Take care.